I'm doing a short video, and I think about a whole lot of stuff, and I'm thankful for the fellowship I go to, and I think about so many things. And then I go online, I look at videos online, I do commentary. And then I see this guy talking about a masculine woman. They wouldn't want, this guy in 40 didn't want masculine women. Well, on top of that, we don't want feminine men either. And so that would be, and I should link in the description of this one, reasons why I wish I didn't want to get married. So people can, Then I linked in that one. I think in my current situation, that'll weed out some of the wrong type of people that might be guys that might be trying to talk to me if they see my current situation on Rumble. That's in the description for my video from why I wish I didn't desire to get married. Now, the climate of the situation out there now, there's a lot going on, and people, there needs to be classes teaching, and some fellowships might need to do that, teaching men and women. And men also need to taught how to be masculine, and women taught how to be feminine. Because some women and some men, they don't know, because they don't have anybody training. There's training that's needed, and that needs to go on in certain fellowships. And some might have to be on a certain main day that you meet, like on Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday. And some might have to teach some of this teaching, might have to be with the regular weekend sermon that they do, or certain weeknights, and have to do an actual teaching with videos teaching properly. And some people might have to do YouTube videos, and certain men and women of God to teach men and women of God certain roles. And see, a lot of times the basic stuff they'll teach women about cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, need to teach men how to actually do certain things as well, and actually how to treat a woman so that they can properly lead, and it helps women to want to be more submissive to you. Now, if you're like controlling, it's a certain way men and women, treat each other. And we also have to communicate, even on in a platonic level. I say platonic meaning like, communication where, I'm talking about relationship where men and women as more than friends. I'm talking about platonic, like neutral type thing, neutral situation where you're not in a romantic type relationship with somebody. You're just somebody that they might talk to. So we have to be able to communicate. So people need to be able to be taught how to communicate. And sometimes it bothers me, because sometimes I have to explain to people that some of my personality, where I am, and sometimes I can be talkative or wherever, and might be a turn off, even though I don't have intention on and trying to, be a certain way. But it's just that some personalities, I would say, that men wouldn't have had problem with 20, 30 or even 40 years ago, they have a problem with us females today. And I'm going to be, and it's the truth of the matter, because guys, they're really scared of the woman. They are. They, you know, if you have a little bit more personality, and if you're, you know, have strong opinions or whatever the case may be, you can't, you're not going to really attract anybody, you know. You can't really, you know, it's hard to get somebody, even in a neutral relationship too. And I don't want the only people that I talk to that are old enough to be my parents or whatever the case may be. But that's another story in itself. And I didn't plan to make this video that long, and I just leave it there, and you know, that's all I can do. I don't know. I sit in the car. I just went to the, you know, pick up some things at the grocery store, and everything was under $20, and because I didn't have money to really put out to try to put on, and thankfully there was food after church, and you know, and it was really good and at church, and because I go to house church anyway. But anyway, I'm thankful for the food, because I was going to come home and cook, you know, certain things that I had. But I'm very thankful. And people want to, and the truth of the matter is, we got to be able to be honest and pray for each other, and be able to be honest. And see, I'm trying to be honest and open on how I'm feeling and in all kinds of situations. And I'm doing this video in my car because it's just easier to do better to do the video in my car. And when I was doing that inside in the house, and the lighting wasn't good, especially in that video where I said the reasons why I wish I didn't desire to be married. The lighting wasn't good. Maybe I should have did that video in the car. I could have did that video maybe did the video in the car on the way to work. And I could have used that little thing that my brother gave me to hook my phone onto the inside the car, so it wouldn't be all the way down here or something while I'm driving. So I'll just leave that there, and it's just that folks need to communicate, and I'm just going to try to make this video under 10 minutes, and I'll just leave it there, and just folks got to pray and communicate with each other properly. And I'm going to get my tooth fixed. Anyway,